Hi, it's Karen from the North Suburban YMCA. Thanks for joining me for Core and Functional Strength today. You'll want dumbbells or soup cans or maybe some Ziploc bags filled with sand or rocks. You'll want a mat, your body weight, and some decent shoes. I also think it'd be a good idea if you added some music to today's workout. So put on some music that you like and let's get going. Move your arms and your legs. Bend those knees, bend those elbows, bring your chest up, your shoulders down, and engage your core. You're going to go at a pace that works for you throughout the entire class, and I'd like you to listen to your body. So if I'm doing something that doesn't feel good to you, you change it and modify it so that it does. So you're kicking your butt, you're bending those arms. Now I want you to lift those legs up in front of you. Bend those arms. We're warming up. We're going to get our blood flowing, and then we're going to do primarily strength exercises, incorporating our core in everything we do. So when I say incorporate your core, what I mean is bring your belly button to your spine. So as you're doing these exercises, think of making a TH sound. Go think, think, thunk. Don't do that the whole time, though, because I don't want you to tighten up your face and neck. But if you think about making that noise, you'll bring your transverse abdominals in, and you'll keep them engaged as you do everything else. Let's tap that foot on the ground now. Bring those toes up. Stretch out your hamstring, and let's push our arms out too. So you're bending the knee of the leg you're standing on. You're straightening the other leg in front of you, pulling your toe up, moving blood through your muscles, through your joints. Keep your chest up, your shoulders down, and your belly tight. Now I want you to point your fingers and your toes. Reach and point at a pace that works for you. If you've got music on, do it to the pace of your music. We don't have to be in sync. I just want you moving. Chest is up, shoulders are down, core is engaged. We're going to take the leg out to the side now. Reach and reach and reach. Chest is up, shoulders are down. Bend the knee of the leg you're standing on. Reach the other one out. Reach and reach. Get the blood flowing. Keep going. I gotta move my mat. It moves on me and moves on me. My chair's being a pain too. It's okay. We'll see if that'll work better. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. Belly is tight. Nothing like trying to manage from home. Equipment errors happen. That's all right. Bring the toe up and up and up and up, 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 up. One more each leg. Then you're going to bring it behind you and tap back and back. Keep your torso tall, your shoulders down, and your belly tight. Reach, reach, reach. Reach back and forward. Warming up that body. Good. Bring it a little lower and a little slower. You don't need to touch the floor. Just give me a little lunge. Remember, if lunging isn't right for you, you can march around. You can just do a step back. You can do a step forward. You can do a knee up. You can do a side tap. You've got that tool bag in your head. Use it. If I do something that doesn't work for you, you choose something else. One more on each leg. And then we're going to step out to the side. Step out to the side and out to the side. Step, step. Now we're going to change it to a Sidestep Squat. Come up. You're not squatting deeply. Squatting. You're not squatting deeply. You're just warming up still. We've got about another minute of warm-up. Put your hands down on your knees, squat down, roll up. Roll your shoulders back, squat down, roll up. So your tush is going back, and then you're rounding your back up. Tush goes back, flat back, round up. One more time. Flat back, round up, roll your shoulders back. March in place for me. March. Roll those shoulders back. Let's see what we're doing first. Okay. You know how we were just doing that squat tap? You're going to grab soup cans that are heavy enough that you can squat and come up, and then squat and come up, okay? So shoulder press with your arms, squatting with your legs, and tapping with those arms. All right. So your dumbbells will be here. You're going to squat, tap, squat, tap. I'll back up a little bit so you can see my dumbbells. Ready? Join me. Here we go. Squat, tap, squat, tap. So you're spending a little more time on that leg that isn't tapping. Chest is up, shoulders are down. If your soup cans are feeling a little heavy, you could do one arm at a time. That works. We're going to do the exercises for approximately a minute. However, if you pick weights that are challenging for you and you hit fatigue before the minute is up, congratulations, it means you picked weights that will help you to build muscle. What is fatigue? Fatigue is as many as you can do with good form. So if you start to get tired and you can't do anymore, that's fatigue. If you feel like you're using other parts of your body, like your back starts to get sore, then that's fatigue, because your back is trying to help as you're doing a shoulder press. Again, remember, you can switch to one arm at a time, and we're all done anyways. Good work. All right, next what we're going to do is a clean and press. So you're going to go down to the floor. You're going to come up, push towards the ceiling, down, and down. This is what it looks like from the side. Your dumbbells are in front of you. You're going to come up and up. Join me when you're ready. Reach down, reach up. Reach down, reach up. Abdominals are engaged, especially as you reach up. You could do one arm at a time if you need to, because we're doing kind of the same exercise again. Reach down to the floor, squat, bring it back up. If you have bigger soup cans and smaller soup cans, and your bigger soup cans are getting heavy, try your smaller ones. If you fatigue in the push-up, in the shoulder press, then just come down and up. Chest stays up. I want to see your eyes the whole time. Your tush goes back, but your chest stays up. You pick what's going to be best for you. Strong and stable. Don't worry, you get to put your dumbbells down. After this set, which is over. Okay, dumbbells down. We're going to hit the floor. We're going to do a plank. So, come on down. You can plank to your hands. You can plank to your elbows. And if a plank isn't right for you, you get to bridge. So, you pick elbow plank, full plank, or bridge. Everybody, pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready, get set, go. So you can plank to your hands. If that bothers your wrists, you can plank to your elbows. If planking is challenging, plank a little bit, take a break, and plank again. If planking is easy, you can go up and down from an elbow plank to a full plank. The objective is to try to keep this part of your body straight the whole time, as if you were a plank of wood. So you choose what's going to be best for you. One or the other, or both. You could try a leg lift. You can take breaks as you need them. What's the most important thing? That you listen to your body. Shoulders down. Belly button pushed to your spine. Glutes tight. Thighs tight. For another 10 seconds. You could give me a little sway from side to side or from front to back. You pick. All right. Now we're all going to flip it over. If you just did a bridge, this time you're going to do a bridge going up and down. If you just did a plank, try a rear plank with me. But if a rear plank isn't right for you, you can do a bridge. So I didn't demonstrate the bridge last time, but I'll demonstrate it real quick now. It would be hips up in the air. Belly tight, glutes tight, thighs tight. The rear plank is going to be hands down, legs out, elbows slightly bent, fingers can face whatever way is comfortable for you, and then you're going to push those hips up off the mat. Join me when you're ready. Ready, get set, go. Push those hips up. So you could do this from your elbows as well. For women, it's harder to do it from our elbows because that lever is shorter. So I prefer to do it from my hands. But if I wanted to, I could do it from my hips. If you want to, you can do it from your hips. It's a little bit harder, as I said, for women because we're pushing up our center of gravity with a shorter lever. But it works. You can do it. You can have your toes pointed or flexed, whatever's comfortable for you. You're pushing up with your backside here. Your glutes are tight. Your thighs are tight. Your abdomen is tight as well. I'll go back up to the hands for some variety. If you find this to be easy, you could lift a leg up and then the other leg up. You could lift an arm up. The objective is to try to keep those hips level. Shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. They're squeezed together. Squeeze your glutes. Push your hips as high as you can. Whether you are planking or bridging, tighten your thighs. Push your belly button into your spine. And we are done. Come on back up. We are going to lunge next. Is that right? I did my plank. Oh no, we don't get to lunge next. We're going to do a tree pose with a tricep extension. So we're going to work on balance of our lower body. That's strength in your core. And then we're going to bend and straighten our elbows. So you pick a weight that's right for you. If you cannot do this one over your head, if you can't do a tricep extension over your head, you can hold it and do a kickback. Perfectly good choice. So you pick what's going to be best for you. Pick an amount of weight that's going to be challenging for you. Again, you don't have to last the whole minute. Maybe you could just tree pose for a while. Okay. So if you're going to do the tricep overhead press, you're going to bring your elbows here. Get yourself into your tree pose. We'll do 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other leg. Join me when you're ready. Up and down. So remember, you can do the tricep overhead press. I'm going to back up a little bit more so you can see my hands at the top. If you lose your balance, you just put your foot down. You could also do a tricep kickback. Well, I can't do a tricep kickback there because I'll kick back into my closets, which is very loud because they're not super stable. So you can kick back this way, or you can do tricep overhead this way. Let's switch feet. I didn't spend a lot of time in my tree pose. Core is engaged. Shoulders stay down. Belly stays tight. The leg you're standing on has a soft knee. Don't push into your knee. I've just got my foot sitting there. You can be below or above your knee, but don't push into your knee. My foot is just resting there. Remember, you could also be doing this as a kickback. And we are done. All right, good work, everybody. Next on the agenda. Okay. We are going to go down into a downward dog position, and we're going to lift up one leg at a time. If it hurts your elbows to do a downward dog on your hands, or elbows, if it hurts your wrists, you can do it on your elbows. Let me demonstrate real quick. So, you're going to get down on the ground. We're going to be here. We're going to lift one leg, and then the other leg. Okay, just to the best of your ability. This is not an easy exercise for me because I'm tight, but I'm going to just go for it with you as well. Or you could be on your elbows. If it's too uncomfortable for you to be on your wrists, you'll have your tush up, and you'll raise up one leg or the other. Or you could just hold it. And you can take breaks if the leg, raising up the leg isn't right for you. You choose. Join me when you're ready. Tush is up in the air. Head is lined up with your arms, looking straight down. Lift one leg, then the other leg. You just do what's right for you. Keep your back as flat as you can. Raise up one leg, and then the other leg. If you need a break, take it. You can come down to your knees, or you can just hold yourself in the downward dog. Remember, you could also be on your elbows, or you can shift to your elbows. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Bring them towards your hips. Try to relax your neck. Notice I'm not looking at you. Don't look at me. Relax your neck. Remember, you can just hold it. You don't have to do the leg lift. Neck is relaxed. And we are done. Good work. Let me see what's next on our list. right. Now we get to do a sidestep squat. We did that a little bit at the beginning with our shoulder press. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to hold our dumbbells in an isometric contraction position, or hold your soup cans like that, and you pick what weight you want. You could go heavier, you could go lighter. You get to choose. You're going to start in the middle, and you're going to step to the side and squat, come back up, step to the side and squat. Torso tall, shoulders down, belly pushed to your spine. Here we go. So it's an isometric contraction for your biceps, and then as you step to the side, your tush goes back, tush goes back. Good. If your arms get tired, you could straighten them out, or you could bring them up here. You find a position that is comfortable for you. Squatting. Tush goes back. Use your quads. Use your glutes. Keep your core engaged. Keep your chest up. I want to be able to see the logo on your shirt the whole time. I want to see the whites of your eyes. You're not looking at the floor. You're looking at me. I'm looking at you. And you look great. You don't have to have dumbbells. If your arms and legs are getting tired, you can put them down. However, we are done. All right. Side planks are next. So, join me down on the floor. All right. Take water whenever you need it too. Down on the floor we go. So, options. Yes, you can do a side plank. You can do it to your elbow in your knees, your elbow in your feet. You can do a side plank to your hand. You can also do side leg raises if a side plank isn't right for you. You can do a straight leg raise. You could do a clam. Or you could do a two-leg raise, which uses a little more core. It's up to you. You choose your poison, and you're going to do that for as long as you can. Then you can switch to something else. Remember, it's important for you to challenge you. Don't worry about what I'm doing. But what I do want you to do is stack your shoulders one on top of the other. Stack your hips, knees, and ankles. Remember, if you're doing leg raises, your head's down and your arm on the ground. Push your chest up, especially if you're planking. Pull those shoulders down. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready? Get set. Go. So you're pushing up. You can use your arms at kickstand. That's absolutely okay. But don't round forward as you do it. Keep your chest up as best you can. You can put your arm up in the air. You can put your arm on your hip. Remember, you could have your knees down, or you could go up to your feet. You can do a combination. Go up to your feet for a bit. Go down for a bit. Go up to your knees for a bit. Go down for a bit. You could have one foot in front of the other. That's fine too, whether you're on your feet or your knees. Push your chest up. Pull your shoulders down, away from your ears. Belly button's engaged. Glutes are engaged. Thighs are engaged. If you're doing leg raises, make sure to keep your abdomen engaged. Make sure to keep your neck and face out of it, whichever exercise you're doing. And breathe. 15 seconds and we're done. If you need a break, take it. If you haven't been exercising as much as you used to, take that break. If you have been, challenge yourself. If you're exercising more than you used to, congratulations. Done. All right, flip it on over, other side. So same thing. You can do leg raises. You can do planks, whatever's going to be best for you. Think about stacking your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Tightening your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready, get set, go. Remember, you can use a kickstand, or you can have your arm up or on your hip. Remember, you can be doing leg raises. You challenge you. You do what's best for you today. Take breaks as you need them. Breathe. Keep those shoulders down. Keep your core engaged. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Thighs tight. Glutes tight. Breathe. Every few seconds, think, oh yeah, I have to push my chest up and pull my shoulders down. Relax your neck. Relax your face. Relax your hand. Take breaks as you need them. Come down when you need to. Breathe. You challenge you. Do what's best for you today. I have have a million lights on because it's a little dark when I was teaching. I hope this is bright enough. It's toasty enough, I'll tell you that. All right, we are done. Come on back up to standing. Now we're going to do our lunges, and we're going to open my window here a little bit to let some cool air in. And we're going to do our lunges with bicep curls. So you're going to grab your soup cans or bags of sand or dumbbells. We're going to bicep curl while we lunge. Okay, so let's move this up a little bit. Okay, you're going to stand, you're going to put one leg back, you're going to hold that position, and you're going to come down and up. Or you could alternate legs. Or you could take the same leg back and up and back and up. So you pick. If you're alternating legs, you're going to do that for 2 minutes. If you're doing the same leg over and over again, you're going to do that for 1 minute and then switch and do the second minute with the other leg. Okay, so you get yourself set. I'll stand sideways. I don't have enough room to go front to back easily, and that way you can see that I'm keeping my posture straight. So dumbbells are down to start. Ready, get set, go. You pick. Down and up, down and up. You don't have to alternate legs. You don't have to move your legs. You can do it static. You can stay here the whole time. I'm okay with whatever you want to do. Today my body's telling me to alternate, so I'm going to listen to it. Keep your torso tall. Your back heel stays up. Your shoulders stay down. Your belly button stays engaged, pushed to your spine. Your front knee stays behind your front toes. Bend and straighten. Both knees and arms, but you'll notice they're doing the opposite. When your knees are bent, your arms are straight, unless you prefer to do it the other way, which is also okay. Neck is relaxed, which is why I'm not looking at you so much. You don't need to look at me. Okay, minute 1 is done. If you're doing same leg over and over, switch. If you're alternating, keep going. Let's go. Your chest is up. Your shoulders are down. Your core is engaged. You're looking great. I believe it, even though I can't really see it. Belly button to your spine. If your arms get tired, just do your legs. You get to pick. Remember, you've got to modify for you. If you need to put your dumbbells down, do. We're almost done. Don't swing those arms. Use your muscles. If it has to be slower, make it slower. We are done. Good work. All right. Actually, we're going to get down on the floor, but bring your dumbbells with you. So, we're going to do everybody's favorite, that famous lat pullover. So, grab your dumbbells, bring them with you. If you have soup cans, bring them. You might want a heavier pair and a lighter pair, because we'll do a couple exercises while we're down here. You pick. All right. You get to be on your back. Let's see how we're doing on time. Okay, we got plenty of time left. All right, you're on your back. You get to pick your position. You can have your knees up and your feet flat. You can have your legs out straight. Or you can have your knees up, feet up. You pick. Belly button will be pushed to the spine, whichever one you do. You're going to have your arms straight up over your head, and then you're going to bring them down, and you're going to pull with your lats and bring them back up. You're using these muscles back here. I need to sit down so I don't hit my bureau. These muscles back here are lowering and raising your arms up. So you work your lats, and then we're also going to keep our lower abdominal engaged. Push your belly button into your spine so you get your leverage from there, not from your neck. Okay, so grab your dumbbells, put them in your hands. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Pull your shoulders together behind you. Arms are up straight. Slight bend in your elbows. You're not moving that joint anymore though. Now you're going to bring the arms over your head and back up. Join me when you're ready. Have your legs where you like them to be. I prefer mine up here. You put yours wherever you want them. Chin is tucked in, neck is relaxed. Remember, your legs could be out straight on the ground, or they could be bent with your feet on the ground, or they can be bent with your feet off the ground. Chin stays tucked in. Don't use your neck. Control the weights all the way down and back up. When you're at that furthest point, use your abdomen for leverage, not your neck. Lower and raise. Chin is tucked in. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. Down and up. Chin is tucked in. Neck is relaxed. Looking good. Use your core. Use your lats, and we are done. Okay, palms are going to face each other. You're going to open and close into a chest fly. Keep your legs the same. Re-pull those shoulders down towards your hips, and join me when you are ready. Down and up. Notice my dumbbells don't get anywhere near the floor. You're using your chest muscles. You'll feel this across the front of your chest. You'll feel it on the top part of your arm, just below your shoulder in front. That's where your pecs attach. Push that belly button into your spine. Relax your neck. Breathe. Keep your wrists strong. What do I mean by that? You want them to be pointing straight at the ceiling and still straight at the ceiling. Don't let your wrists bend. If they need to bend, you might want to try lighter weights. I don't want you to come anywhere near dropping those weights on yourself. Chin is tucked in, shoulders are down. Breathe. If you need to switch to lighter soup cans, do a few, and then if you have to go lighter, that's okay. All right, we are done. Okay, you're going to take one dumbbell. You're going to put it on your hip. You're going to hold on to that dumbbell, though. You're going to take one ankle, put it on the other thigh. Try to not take that leg that's on the ground and move it to the middle. Try to keep it in line with your hip as best you can. Pull your shoulders down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. We're going to do a single leg bridge. So you're going to push your hips up and down, squeezing both glutes, trying to keep your hips level. Don't let this hip drop. And join me when you're ready. Hips go up and down. Up and down with those hips. Keep your neck out of it. If you find this to be easy, don't rest at the bottom. Just go down towards the floor and come back up. You choose. Hold on to that dumbbell. Don't let it roll towards your face. If you're thinking we're going to do the other leg next, you're thinking correctly. Shoulders are down, chin is tucked in, abs are engaged, glutes are engaged, both sides. Up and down. Chin is tucked in, neck is relaxed. You're looking good, gang. I'm looking forward to doing this with you again one of these days. In the meantime, we're doing it together from home, where we are safe, for 2 more seconds. All right, let's switch legs. So put that foot down, bring the other foot up. Ankle goes on your thigh. Tuck your chin in. Let's reset those shoulders. Pull them down, squeeze them together. Remember, you want your foot lined up with your knee. Tighten your belly. We're going to squeeze both glutes. Ready? Get set. Join me when you're ready. Hips go up and down, pushing through the heel of the foot that's on the ground. Your chin is tucked in. Your shoulders are down. Your neck is not helping. You're using from here down. Glutes, abs, thighs. Up and down. Try to keep your hips level. Squeeze both glutes. So the leg that's on top, you want to squeeze that glute too. Not just the leg that's working. Because this glute's going to work too if you squeeze it. If you don't, it won't. I want both sides of your buttocks to help to keep those hips level as best you can. Up and down. Chin is tucked in, neck and shoulders are relaxed. Push through the heel. 5 more seconds. If you need to be done though, remember you can always be done. We are all done together now. Okay, next exercise we're going to do another set of triceps. This one's going to be lying down, so you're going to have your arms up here. You're going to bend and straighten. You can have your legs wherever you'd like. I just decided to straighten mine out to stretch my knees out a bit. You pick what's going to be the best position for you. Grab your dumbbells. So this time, you're bending the elbow joint, not the shoulder joint. So, join me when you're ready. Arms are going to be straight up in the air. You're going to bend those arms to bring your dumbbells down towards the crown of your head. If you find this to be easy, bring your hands a little further back so your dumbbells go behind your head. Do not use your neck. Keep your neck out of it. And remember, you can have your legs wherever you'd like. I tend to prefer this position. I just needed to stretch out my knees a bit. Chin is tucked in. Neck is relaxed. Bending and straightening at the elbow, using those triceps. Neck is relaxed. Don't use your neck. If you start to get tired, you can do one arm at a time. If you have 2 sets of soup cans near you, or dumbbells or sandbags, you could switch to the lighter ones. Work those triceps. Relax your neck. Breathe. Chin is tucked in. 1 more, and we are done. Okay, what we're going to do now, put your weights down, straighten out your legs. Pull your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, flex your feet. Can you see my feet? Let me back up a little bit. Okay, flex your feet. And what we're going to do is you're going to have your arms down by your sides. I want you to push your hips up and lower them down. I'll demonstrate with my arms up just so you can see it better. Hopefully you can see it around the dumbbells. I'm just pushing my hips up and down using my hamstrings. Join me when you're ready. Up and down. You can have your arms up. You can have your arms down. Don't use your neck. Use your hamstrings and your glutes. This is a hip extension where you're moving your hip joint by tightening your hamstrings and your glutes. Your low back is helping. You can keep that core engaged too. Keep your feet flexed so you don't use your calves, so you don't cramp up in the bottom of your feet. Again, your hands can be wherever you like. I like mine up just so you can see. The hips are moving up and down, up and down. My feet are flexed, up and down. If you've never done this exercise before and anything starts to hurt, then you need to stop and take a break. Maybe you can try joining us again. Maybe you just stop. I don't want anything to hurt. You should feel this on your backside, from your hamstrings, through your glutes, and your low back. Not in your neck. Your neck is not helping. We are done. Bring your knees up. Hug them to your chest for a moment to stretch things out in that low back. Good. All right, I'd like you to have your knees up and your feet up. Push your belly button into your spine. This is an exercise for your abdomen. However, if you feel this in your low back even here, or if you start to feel it in your low back during class or during the exercise, put your hands behind your buttocks and then continue. If it starts to hurt in your hip flexors, put your hands on your knees and continue. Belly button to your spine, pushing your back down. What we're going to do is lower 1 foot towards the floor, then the other foot towards the floor. Down and up. These are the muscles that we're using as leverage, so you'll feel them. But if you feel it a lot in here, grab those knees. If you feel it a lot back here, put your hands underneath your hip bone and down and up. All right, join me when you're ready. Chin is tucked in. This is the muscles we're trying to work, but we cannot not use these, and we cannot not use these. They engage as well, so you have to listen to your body. Remember my philosophy, no pain, no pain. So if it's starting to hurt in your low back, get your hands underneath your buttocks. If it's starting to hurt in your hip flexors, get your hands behind on your knees. and hold on and support. I don't want any pain. Yes, I want you to work your abdomen, but not to the detriment of your hip flexors or your low back or your neck or anything else. Push that belly button down, whether your hands are here, here, or hanging out. Keep tucking that chin in. It's going to keep creeping up. In fact, if you wanted, you could put your hands behind your head to help keep your chin in. Push the back down. Mine just crept up when I put my hands behind my head. So if you change something, remind yourself, oh yeah, belly button to my spine. And we are done. Hug your knees to your chest. You can roll a little left and a little right. All right, gang. Let's see, we did lat pullover, we did chest fly, we did triceps, we did, oh, you know what we didn't do is we didn't do a single or a two-leg bridge with leg extension. So we're going to do that next. So pull your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feet are hip width apart, about a foot from your buttocks. You're going to push your hips up. What we're going to do is keep our hips level, and we're going to try to straighten one leg and then the other leg. So you want to try to keep those hips level. I like to put my thumb on my rib and my fingers on my hip so that I can feel if my hip drops down. Squeeze both glutes, and then you're going to straighten one leg and the other leg, trying to keep your thighs level the whole time. You don't want to lift that leg up. You want to keep it in line. All right, join me when you're ready. Shoulders are down, shoulder blades are squeezed together. Hips are level. Squeeze both glutes. It's a little hard to squeeze the glute while you straighten out the leg, and that's okay. Let your thigh take over. Hopefully this won't hurt your hip flexors or your low back, but if it does, drop your hips down, take a break, and then join us again when you feel like you can. The leg that's on the ground, drive through the heel of that leg. Drive through the heel. Use the hamstring, use the glute. Keep your shoulders down, your chin tucked in. Looking good, gang. Straighten one leg, then the other leg. Keep those hips up. Keep those hips as level as you can. We have 3 seconds. I'm going to do one more on each leg so I'm even. We are done. Bring those hips down. Guess what you get to do? Hug those knees to your chest again. Stretch out that low back again. All right, gang. We're going to come up onto our feet, but we're going to lean over and do a single arm row. So Connie, if you're joining us for class today, you're just going to stand and do a shoulder blade squeeze, keeping your shoulders down. And anyone can do that. You don't have to do the row, but for some reason the row does not like Connie. So I don't want you to do it if your body doesn't like it. Okay. So Connie, you're going to stand, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Anybody can do this exercise if they want. It looks like this from behind. You're squeezing those shoulder blades together. I want you to keep your shoulders down. We're using the little muscles in our upper back, and we're using the bigger muscles in our upper back. Okay, so for the first one, you'll do it with your palms facing me. For the second one, you'll do it with your palms facing the floor, because we're going to, those of us using dumbbells or soup cans, we are going to, this one out of the way because it's spinning my mat. We are going to do one arm at a time. So hold your dumbbell in one hand. You're going to put the other leg in front of you. Your hand will go on that thigh. You're going to flatten out your back and let the arm hang down. Try to get your back as flat as you can. You can put your elbow on your thigh. First thing you're going to do is squeeze your shoulder up. Then you're going to bring your arm up. Not shoulder this way towards your head. Shoulder this way towards the ceiling. Keep that shoulder away from your head. Ready? Join me when you're ready. Squeeze, pull. So you're squeezing the little muscles between your shoulder blades. Then you're pulling with the bigger muscles on your back and your arm. Then you're letting it come down. Let it stretch all the way out. This is down part way. This is down, stretching it out. Squeeze and pull. Squeeze and pull. Shoulders are down, away from your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and pull up. Keep your abdomen tight. Keep your tailbone in the air so your back is as flat as can be. Squeeze and pull. Squeeze and pull. You want to feel it between those shoulder blades, and you want to feel it along the shoulder blade. Squeeze and pull. Looking straight down at the floor. Don't round your back. Keep that tailbone in the air as best you can. Squeeze and pull. You're looking good. I believe in you. You are strong. One more. All right, let's switch sides. I'm going to turn so that you can see the arm that's moving. Okay, so you're going to flatten out your back. You're going to bring your arm down to your thigh. Remember, you can be on your hand or your elbow. Tailbone in the air, back is flat. You're going to let that arm hang down. You're going to squeeze, then pull up. Remember, you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. You're keeping your shoulder away from your ear. Join me when you're ready. Squeeze and pull. Use that upper back. We're using the middle of the back, the little rhomboid squeeze. Then we're using our lats and traps to pull up. We're using our biceps. Breathe. Tailbone is in the air. Back is as flat as you can keep it. Belly button is pushed to your spine. Neck is relaxed. Don't use your neck. Don't tighten your face. Breathe. You are strong. You're looking good. I believe in you. Belly button is to your spine. Keep your back flat. 10 seconds. If you fatigue, you're done. It means you picked weights heavy enough to challenge you. And congratulations if that's the case. And we are done. Good work. Come on up to standing. Let me see how we're doing on timing. All right, good. We have time to do a deadlift. So grab those dumbbells again. You're going to have one in each hand, or you can hold one between your two hands. You're going to hold them down in front of you. You're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together, and you're going to get your back really flat. Then what you're going to do is slide your legs down your thighs as far as your hamstrings will allow you, keeping your back flat. And then you're going to come back up, drive through your heels and your hamstrings. Then you're going to go back down. What I want you to think about is keeping that back flat and using the back of your thighs. Join me when you're ready. I do not want your back to round like this. None of that. Keep the shoulder blades squeezed together. Only work in a range of motion that works for you. Some of you will be able to touch the floor. That is not what my body does, although I'm getting lower than I usually do, which is good because we already did some hamstrings, warmed them up, loosened them up. Back is flat. Drive through your heels and glutes. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Drive through your hamstrings too. That's the back of your thighs. Your legs can be straight or they can bend. Notice mine bend. But if you can keep yours straight, that's okay too. You do what's best for you. Keep your shoulder blades squeezed together. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Back is flat. Shoulders down. Drive through those heels. If you fatigue, you get to be done. Remember, this is your workout for your body. I'm looking for you to build muscle. Keep that back flat. And we are done. Good job, everybody. Okay, I'm going to go with my lightest soup cans. We are going to do a front shoulder raise. In fact, I'm just going to go with one of my lightest. You're going to bring that dumbbell, soup can, bag of sand up in front of you and lower it back down. You're not going to go any higher than your shoulders. If this hurts, guess what? You don't do it. Join me when you're ready. Shoulders stay down. Arms go no higher than your shoulders. We're working the front of your shoulder. So that's this area here. It's functional because you need this to fold laundry, to put away groceries, to lift up grandchildren when you can see them again. But they're not big muscles, so you also want to get your core engaged, especially if you're going to be lifting up grandchildren. So bring that belly button to your spine. Your knees are soft, and you don't need to bring those arms any higher than your shoulders. Someone else can lift that kid over their head. You don't need to be the one to do that. And of course, you wouldn't lift a grandchild way out here, but having these muscles strong in this position will help you because you can lift that grandchild close to you, but you're still going to use those muscles to help you lift that child up. Chin is tucked in, shoulders are down. Don't let those shoulders rise up. You're working the front of that shoulder with your soft knees. If you fatigue, you're done. Actually, we're all done anyways. Good work. Okay, let's do one more shoulder exercise. Grab another small soup can. We're going to do 2 arms at once. What you're going to do now is you're going to lift your elbows up, but keep those shoulders down. We're using the medial delts now, the side of your shoulders, soft knees, and you'll notice the dumbbells just follow suit with the elbows. That's what you're thinking of moving. Keep the shoulders down, raise the elbows up. Here's what it looks like from the side. Notice the dumbbells are lower than the elbows. The shoulders are not raising up towards the head. They're staying down. If you fatigue, you get to be done. If you want, you could do 1 arm at a time. That would be okay. Keep the neck out of it. We're using the shoulder muscles. If you fatigue, you're done. We're at the end of the workout, so your arms may be tired. That's okay. You could also just put down weight and just do this range of motion, lifting those elbows up, keeping your shoulders down. Soft knees, belly button to your spine. Everything's a core exercise. Chin is tucked in, neck is relaxed. Raising those elbows up. And we are done. Good work, everybody. Let me see if we have time for any more. Let's see. I think we do. Let's do 1 more exercise. We're going to do alternating curtsy squats with balance. Now, I guess we can't do balance because we're alternating, so just kidding. Don't do the balance. We're going to go down with one leg, come up, put that leg down, go down with the other leg, come up. All right, alternating legs. This is our last exercise, 1 minute. Ready, get set, join me. Come down, come up, come down, come up. Down and up, down and up. Torso is tall. Using the leg you're standing on to do the work, the other leg just sets down. You're not really putting weight on that back leg. This leg isn't having weight on it. This leg's having the weight on it. Now this leg's having the weight on it. Your torso is tall. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. You could be holding on to something for balance in front of you. Nothing wrong with that as long as you keep your chest up and your shoulders down and your core engaged. Torso tall, shoulders down. And I think I lied. I think we're going to do 2 minutes. Alternating legs. We'll do 1 more minute, starting now. 1 more minute, then we're done. Torso tall, core engaged, shoulders are down. How low can you go? Use that leg you're standing on. Torso is tall. Shoulders are down. Why do I keep saying that? Because I don't want you to round. If you need to be done, fantastic. It means you picked a weight that is challenging to your body. You can lie down on the floor because we're going to stretch next. The rest of us will go for another less than 30 seconds. Torso tall, shoulders down, belly tight. You are strong. You are capable. You can do this. I just put my hands there. I don't know why. I have my hands kind of everywhere. Sometimes I hold dumbbells when I do this. You can certainly do that. We are done. Do 1 more on this leg because I started on the left. Good work, everybody. Okay, now we all get to get down on the floor. I'm going to grab a sip of water. Take your time lying down. We get to stretch now. Took too much water. Okay, lie on your back, on your mat. Rest your head down. Tuck your chin in. Relax your shoulders. I'm taking my glasses off. Okay, you're going to straighten out your legs. And then if your arms go up over your head, bring your arms up over your head. Tuck your chin in. And just let gravity push you down. Feel that stretch along your whole front. If you can't get your arms over your head, that is okay. Just find a position where you can just relax and stretch. I don't want anything to hurt. All right, bring your arms down by your sides. Pull your toes towards your head. Pull your fingers towards your head. And then push your shoulders down. Stretching the bottoms of our feet, our calves, our hands, our forearms, and our neck. Chin is tucked in, shoulders are pushed down. Let it all flop. Bring your knees up, put your feet flat. Take your left ankle, put it on your right thigh. Push your left knee away. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. If that's a great stretch for you, terrific. Keep it there. If you'd like, you could also try lifting that right leg up. Make sure you retuck your chin in if you lift that right leg up. Neck is relaxed, shoulders are down. Breathe. Stretching out the back of your left hip, the side of your left hip, your left thigh, maybe even your left knee. We're going to do 3 more stretches for this leg. Set your right foot down on the ground. Straighten your left leg up in the air. Hands go behind your left thigh. Tuck your chin in. Relax your shoulders. Try to get both legs as straight as you can. And flex both feet as much as you can, pulling your toes towards your head. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, deliberately tuck your chin in. Relax your shoulders. Again, try to straighten those legs and flex those feet as much as you can. Now you're going to pull that leg a little closer. Your knee may bend, that's okay. Move that left ankle around. Make sure you retuck your chin and push your shoulders down again. Arms are going to go out to your sides like you're a letter T. You're going to drop that left leg over to your right. I realize mine's probably disappeared. It's there. Your leg doesn't have to be on the floor, neither does your left arm. But I want you to feel a stretch from the outside of your left ankle all the way through your left pinky on your whole left side. Just hang there and breathe. All right, tighten your belly. Take your right hand, put it by the inside of your left thigh, push your left leg up, hug your left knee into your chest, tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. Pull with your arms, not your neck. Try to get your right leg as straight as you can. So as you stretch the back of your left hip, you're stretching the front of your right hip. And now we're going to do these stretches on the right leg. So set your left foot down with your left knee up in the air. Take your right ankle, put it on your left thigh. Push your right knee away, tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. If you feel a stretch and it feels good, you can hang there. If you'd like to add a little more to that stretch, you could try pulling that left leg up. Or if you want to change that stretch a little bit. Make sure your chin stays tucked in and your shoulders stay down. Breathe. Feel that stretch on the hip, thigh, and or knee. All right, if you lifted your left leg up, please set it down on the ground. You're going to straighten your right leg up in the air. Hands go behind your right thigh. Straighten your left leg out on your mat. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, tuck your chin in, pull your shoulders down. Try to get both legs as straight as you can and flex both feet as much as you can. You're feeling the stretch on the back of your right thigh. Chin is tucked in, shoulders are down. Now you're going to pull that leg a little closer and move your right ankle around. Point, flex, circles. Chin is tucked in, shoulders are down. Arms go out to your sides like you're a letter T. I've got to scooch a little so I have room. And you're going to drop that right leg over to your left. Again, you don't have to have both feet on the ground. You don't have to have both arms on the ground. Whatever feels good to you. We're stretching out from your right ankle all the way down your right leg, or I should say up your right leg to your right hip, through the back of your hip, your low back, around to the front of your ribs, and then down your right arm. Let everything just relax. All right, tighten your belly. Take your left hand, put it by the inside of your right thigh. Bring your right leg up, hug your right knee into your chest. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. Your left leg is out straight. I had to scooch back over, so if you saw my left leg up, that's why I brought it up so I could move again, so I'm straight on the camera and on the mat. Chin is tucked in. Get that left leg as straight as you can. Now you're going to add your left leg to your right, so you have both knees hugged in. And if you'd like, you can roll a little left and a little right. Chin is tucked in. Shoulders are down. Breathe. All right, gang. Bottoms of your feet face the ceiling. Happy baby stretch. Reach your hands behind your thighs. Try to pull your knees towards your armpits. If you want, you could reach down your legs towards your shins or your ankles or the bottoms of your feet. Tuck your chin in, and you can roll a little left and a little right again. Breathe. Stretch out your low back, the tops of your hamstrings, a little bit of glute. All right, stop in the middle. Let go of your legs, tighten your belly. You're going to roll over or roll up onto your side or your stomach. We're going to do a quad stretch next. Some people like to stretch their quads lying on their side. I like to do it on my stomach. Let me demonstrate what it will look like from your side. If you're on your side, you're going to lie on one arm, and then you're going to bend the top leg and bring it back towards your buttock. If you're on your stomach, you're going to put one fist under your forehead, the other arm goes back by your side. The leg that has the arm by it is going to bend. You're going to bring your heel towards your buttock. If you can give it an assist by grabbing your pant leg, sock, shoe, foot, or ankle with the hand that is next to it, great. If you can't grab it, don't worry about it. Just gently bring your heel towards your buttock. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, deliberately relax your shoulders. Let your ear sink down onto your arm or your forehead sink down onto your fist, depending on whether you're on your side or your stomach. And just feel that stretch in the front of your thigh. If you want, you can squeeze your glutes a little bit to get more of a stretch. Try to relax your back and your neck. All right, switch. If you're on your side, roll to the other side. You don't have to face the screen. You know what to do. If you're on your stomach, put your other fist on your forehead. And now we're going to bend the other leg. Bring your heel towards your buttock. If you can grab your pant leg, sock, shoe, foot, or ankle, do. If you can't, don't worry about it. We're trying to stretch the front of the thigh by bending at the knee. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, deliberately relax your neck. Let your ear sink onto your arm if you're on your side. Let your forehead sink onto your fist if you're on your stomach. I don't want you to have your chin on your fist because then you're hyperextending your neck. Your neck is neutral if your forehead is on your fist. Try to relax and stretch the front of your thigh. All right, let go of that leg. Come on up onto your elbows and drop your head down. Stretching out the back of your neck. Hang there and breathe. You can either stay here, or if it feels good to you and you don't have osteoporosis in your spine, you can come on up onto your hands. If you do, this might be too much extension. I don't want you to extend your back too much. Neck is relaxed still. All right, come on up onto your hands and knees. Push your back up, drop your head down into a cat stretch. Tuck those hips underneath you. Now switch, drop your back down, lift your head up into a cow stretch. Back up, head down again. Here's your chance to round your back. Stretch out that spine, open it up. Now from that position, sit back onto your feet into a child's pose. Drop your head down between your arms. Walk your arms as far away from your body as you can. Breathe. Shift your hips over one foot. Walk your hands to the other side of your body and lean away. Nice deep breaths. Walk your hands back to the middle. Shift your hips over the other foot. Walk your hands to the opposite edge of the mat and lean away. Relax your neck. Come on back to the middle. Come on up onto your knees. If this hurts your knees, you can stand up. You've got one leg back. If you're on your knees, you're going to put one foot in front of you. If you're standing, you're going to put one leg behind you. If you're standing, that heel will be up. You're going to bend both knees and then push your hips forward. If you're on your knees, you're going to get your torso as tall as you can. Everybody, the leg that's back, that arm's going to go up, bend behind your head, tuck your chin in, push your head back into your hand, get your torso as tall as you can, and then if you want, you can gently come forward. Chin is tucked in, torso is tall, stretching from the tricep, through the chest, through the abdomen, through the front of your hip, and the front of your thigh. We are mostly shooting for the front of the hip and the tricep here. If you're standing, your back heel is up, you bend both knees, you push your hips forward. Let's switch sides now. So, if you're standing, hold on with your Hand that the leg is in front, the other leg goes back. If you're on your knees or you're standing, bring that arm up of the leg that's back, bend it, tuck your chin in, push your head back into your hand. Get your torso as tall as you can. If you're on your knees, gently come forward. Make sure this knee doesn't go in front of the toe. If you're standing, push your hips forward. Make sure your chin stays tucked in. Torso tall. Breathe. Shoulders are down. Stretching the front of that hip. Stretching your triceps. All right, come on up to standing. One more set of stretches. You're going to have one foot in front, one foot behind. The back leg is straight, the back heel is down. Roll your shoulders back and down. Breathe. Your back leg is straight. Now I want you to bend it slightly. Roll your shoulders back and down again. You can even drop your chin down. Breathe. And let's switch legs. I'm going to grab my glasses and my water. Okay, the other leg goes back. That leg is straight, that heel is down. Roll your shoulders back and down. Now, keeping that heel down as best you can, bend that back leg. Front leg is bent the whole time. Roll your shoulders back again. Push those shoulders down. We are done. Let's do 3 deep breaths together. Breathe in. And exhale. Again, in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. I hope you have a terrific day or evening or whatever you've got ahead of you. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you got a good workout. I hope to see you back at the Y as soon as we safely can get together. Feel good.